Glory be to the Most High. Give thanks to life. Put it down to the ground. Long time I not touch a life, you know. So, wait on the life for life up. Yeah, man. Glory be to the Most High. Give thanks to life. Burn it down to the ground, man. Show up alive, man. Live and live in colors. Yeah, man. Glory be to the Most High. Give thanks to life. Burn it down to the ground, man. What going out in the world there? Yeah, man. Any idea, man? It has been a long time. Yeah, man. Long time I not touching upon the life. What going on in the world there? What going on out there? All the things are going, you know. So, one of ones have a all the vibes and see what go on. Yeah, man. Big up everybody in the world there. They are all it off, you know. JAMMIWOOD. You know the movie thing. But there, man. When you're ready, you forward. But they are ready. I get ready for do some movie at all times, man. Yeah, man. So my face bright. Our day me get a ring light. So you know say we soon start touch on live in few nights. Yeah, man. Tell a friend, man. So we the live and now. You know what I mean? We just arrive and now. You know what I mean? That is it, man. It has been a long time, yo. There you go and do it, man. You know what I mean? Long time I not touch it live. We'll soon get back into every little thing, man. You know what I mean? Job blessing. But they are still. I'll survive it, you know what I mean? Live and live in colors. Yeah, man. When you ready, man. A Millie. Oh, Millie. Oh, you fine over here, so Millie? Look like you're there everywhere, Millie. I will tell you. I mean, you look like you're glued on phone, Millie. Yeah, man. Glory be to the Most High. Give thanks to life. Burn it down to the ground, man. But they are going to hold it off. You know what I mean? Big up to the people out there in YouTube land. You know what I mean? Hope you understand. Max Roberts, big up. Yes, I look into 5 year for water gun. You know, see the whole system of water down. It make no sense though. We look upon it and I say, yo, it's an attack upon who the creative people them of the island. You know what I mean? Because me not see sense in it. You know what I mean? So where crime and violence is, you have to attack crime and violence. So if you plan to make certain decision, If people are using the bad, you should find a way to solve that issue. Because we don't want nobody to stick up nobody with water gun. Right? So, but we use them props gun to do movie. You know what I mean? So we tell a story. So the 15-year a joke thing, man. We not to look upon that right now because that make no sense. You know what I mean? But knowing the system, a day go come, people then go tell us that drinking a glass of water is illegal, and if you drink a glass of water, them go get 30 years. And if the dictatorship is in a full effect, you have to do what they say. You know what I mean? So I don't understand certain things, you know. I think the biggest problem we face as a people is the value of a people. You know what I mean? So we not know value upon we self. You know what I mean? Because they devalue us for them own gain. Deborah, Bunny Dong, Wagwan. So the people them who use the props gun them like the music video or use the movie and them thing there, I think they should have find a way to incorporate them because I don't see it pop like me put me there, I don't see nobody using that in that term. I can't tell last year somebody get robbed really. You know what I mean? Apart from people getting robbed of them future and them life to live. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of things. You know what I mean? So that. But it's a new day. Tomorrow. Give thanks. Hope we live to see it. You know what I mean? That a go on out in the world. Yeah man. The show what you do, Millie, the show is not finished as yet. The show want more work to it. We spend a lot of time shoot it, but we didn't get the time that the show need and require to really tell a story. So that movie really needs some more work on it. So that's for one next date when we have time. Yeah man. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I can't tell you yet. You know what I mean? Is it Deborah from the movie down here, or is it a different Deborah? The movie can't come out until the movie finish, Millie. If the movie not finish, it will never see the light of the day. Because the movie want all the work into it. You know what I mean? Christopher, Bunny Down, big up. Yeah man, we there go and hold it off, man. Glory be to the Most High, give thanks to life, Bunny Down to the ground. Take what you take and go do what you do. You know what I mean? Yeah man, give thanks man, we are putting the work as usual. We have some new project when I write for more days still because in this field we have to pre-figure bigger than we always there, you know what I mean? Because it's a new day and one of the greatest fight we get now is the fact that we're not making enough money, so lots of people choose not to do movie so much anymore. You know what I mean? So Trinidad, I want to come on a place one at a time, them you know. Yeah man, I always want to reach a Trinidad. I don't know when do, but I want to come over there one at a time. You know what I mean? Yeah man. Yeah, man, give thanks, man. I be a work, man. Be a work, you know. I just can put in the work and watch and I'm gonna get it for watch. But me I saw a new movie come up, you know. You know what I mean? Me me forget one different camera. Like a big camera. Come want some different volume of movie. So some more the others that you see me kinda ease off a little bit. But I'm back still. Go put in some work, you know, Christmas will come. Oh, me I don't ever say go. So people want to think. So I do some work, but the vision is getting bigger and better, and getting some new actresses, and we go and get one new youth for train or for shoot and edit too in the future. So we soon find a youth though where we can do that. Can edit and shoot. So because I have to teach them, you know, like them like I want school. Yeah man, teach them how to do certain things. But the time of the master still. So I'm not ready for that yet still, but I say that are the next move in the future. Because the thing need to get big, you know what I mean? Me have a reality show or something that come up though, you know what I mean? So that one, me I try to get some sponsor upon it. You go be like a couple day project where we go host and have like maybe up to 10 people and then go through some phase of competition and anybody make it to the end win the grand prize. So, but what you hear about that? That are the plan for Christmas. You know what I mean? It gonna be like a give back. You know what I mean? So the fans then we will select 10 fans, no matter where they come from in an island, and we go try get one of them guest house there where them can stay. Just a difference for couple days, and end of the day somebody go home with the prize. You know? Yeah. It's gonna be a thing where based upon lies. So who can tell like, the greatest lies them, I think they can win the competition. Tell a lie and keep a straight face. Yeah. So it's gonna be entertaining though. You know what I mean? So me myself wanna watch it. So in my mind, me write out the ideas them and but I want to see it. So it's a competition, we're gonna have at least 10 person and then the last one left standing will win the prize. So more want to see how it end up and how it play. Well, like me I said to you now, how the money thing go in Jamaica, the money now run properly. So at time to times, majority of the females them left from actress to bartending. You know what I mean? So with the bartending part of it, me always say me not really want the actress them to do bartending, but really and truly, when the money now fees up, we go do. We can't do nothing about that. Then go do what them have to do. So majority of them they want bar somewhere in the island. So I think Mona the up the line. Mona supposed to Saint Mary. Mm-hmm. But me and her keep communication. But remember she have 2 kids. You know what I mean? So she have to do what she have to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, the thing need investors, yeah, if you really get it to a level and not only you need an outlet where you're gonna put it, you know what I mean? So uh, I have ideas, you know, when it comes to entertainment. I can full a thing with entertainment because I have ideas that can do it. But at the end of the day, you need the investment to really bring it to do so. And Jamaica don't really have that. So we just go and put in the best foot forward we can do for now. Trinidad! Big up on yourself, you know, man. Yeah, we have a friend at Trinidad and we lose our number. You know what I mean? I'm not remember her name now still, so. But me and her she used to communicate with me a lot, you know, so I know I look her about what's going on over there in Trinidad. The good part of it though, because I know so I not really study nothing bad. So they'll tell me about good things that go on over there. Like, you know, parties and thing there. So it's a place I think I would like to visit though, Trinidad. Because the whole Caribbean still we're all one, you know. The whole world, I think we're all one. But people like higher people try to divide us, but we cannot be divided. We are just people living a life and trying to live the best life possible, but fighting a war because it's not that easy. It wouldn't be how much you need for investment, you know. It would have be the individual person who are plan to invest. The vision would have to have a meeting and see where the avenue is. Because I can tell you, if you invest the right amount of money in movie in Jamaica, it can become a very big thing. It can become a lucrative business because the talent of Jamaicans is high and singular. People will strive. You know what I mean? People stand out. And when people stand out, them can become anything. The possibility is endless. You know what I mean? So it will be like a figure. It'll be the movements of what the end goal is. What would you like to accomplish? Because I'm going to tell you a story now. But what I just learned, all right? I'm going to show you something. Because most people don't really understand how things work most of the time. I just learned that Backstreet Boys and NSYNC was built by the same person. The same person see one next boy group and make money. And he say, yo, I want a boy group too, you know. He have a money, he build a audition, he build Backstreet Boys. Backstreet Boys start making money. He say, what is this? But let me get one more. Him do one more and have NSYNC. So we growing up, listen music, I would have know NSYNC, I would know Backstreet Boys, and just want somebody to do it. So like what I'm trying to explain now, if somebody come with the right amount of experience and investment, the movie thing can rocket to the highest level we can think about right now. You understand? Because the talent them there is just the fact that it's just like Usain Bolt. If he never get a track for run pan, you wanna know say I'm the fastest man in the world. So I'll just listen the same way. I have a lot of talented people around we. But them not get the exposure that they really need. Them so without the budget of a movie, if you do a real budget of a movie, you're not gonna see the full potential of none of the actors and actors. You know what I mean? You not really test them the real way because we not do the real movie them. You know what I mean? When you do a thing for YouTube, you don't really do a budget because you don't really have no money. So it is no budget. We just shoot and we just do what we can with what we have. But when me I think about a movie, you know, when me start thinking about a movie, most of the time out of my range to write it. When me start write it, me write it out of what me can actually do. You understand? So most of the time when me try for me just do the movie with what I can do and just, you know, just know say I just a survival mode with the inner. Yeah man, a one movement man, Richard Brown Films, one movement, you know what I mean? JAMMIWOOD, you know what I mean? One movement. So we there go and hold it up. Yeah, big up Richie there on the next part of Westmoreland, me there on the niggle side. You know what I mean? One movement. Yeah man, so we there go and hold it off man. Life of the greatest man. Yeah man, big up man. Deborah, you know where you go. Yeah man, big up the UK too man. Yes man, enough respect man. Yeah, I know we have all the fans up on that side too because we connected, you know. No feel say we far off, you know. You know what I mean? We are all connected, you know what I mean? So we go through we have maybe have a different culture in growing up, but we similar in certain way. You know what I mean? Yeah, the donation thing is a good thing. We ask the donation all the while, but majority of the time you ask the donation, you don't really get it so easy. You know what I mean? So I just one of them things there. You know what I mean? You don't really get it. We ask the donation, but you don't really get it. But the business of building the movie business in Jamaica is very needed, you know, in a time like this more than any other time. You know what I mean? Eh, we have a lot of good people here that can really make something special what the world have never seen before. You know what I mean? So, but where are we gonna get the strength that we need to do it? We never can tell. You know what I mean? But with the pressure that Jamaica is under now, this is the time that you get diamond. Because this is from pressure bring diamond. So the pressure is so high here in Jamaica now, you can get a solid project with ease. You know what I mean? So that. Yeah, man. A life itself, man. So that's one of the things where we are trying to look forward for. How we can get the thing to the next level. Because at the end of the day, you know, Jamaica need it. You know what I mean? End of the day. I just say that right now. You know what I mean? So they are going with it off, and I see them pass a new law now. We part they don't want you they not like for pops gun and water gun and all the things. The things that they use the movie, they're saying a one can spend 15 years. So picture me now, never watch it television. I never know. And down the road I walk with my water gun for do a look out for do a movie now and then roll up on fire ass. A 15 year that you know. And when them set it one way now, so if I go say, I just water gun you know officer, then say a 20 year just for me go say. I just water gun this you know. Then go say alright. Because that's what they said. If you try to explain, say it's not a real gun, they're gonna give you 5 more years upon that. So that means say if them catch you the water gun, you have to shut your mouth. Anything will show the whip like a one gun. If a board, iron no matter what, long as it's shaped like a one gun. So what them go do about the fisherman now? Because the fisherman have one look something like a one gun around spear 90, you know. What call the fisherman? The fisherman have on something like a gun. What is it called? A spear? A spear gun? We don't know. Somebody tell me what is it? Because if them say water gun, me think say them would have more is the spear gun dangerous than water gun, you know. But they shoot fish. I think that gun when you shoot the fish, them, is more dangerous than the water gun, really. And I think since them start go down the avenue here, me think them should go straight ahead and ban knife and machete. Because I think then they do more damage more than water gun. Because if one spray some water pan you catch up like cold maybe. But majority we not catch down cold because we used to water. But you understand what I mean? But the notion of saying this and saying that, you're going to give somebody 20 years if they catch you down water gun. You understand? It make you look pan and say, yo, the dictatorship something really turn up. You know what I mean? Because that not spell no sense. If you say go lock up on somebody for rare. If I want use it for harm somebody like for rob them or something, it's a different case that. You know what I mean? No matter what they use, it could have a board or a piece of this or a piece of that for rob somebody. You can charge them. But me not see where the water gun. The people used to play up with that soup and one another. I run up and down for me a look at picnic. You understand? It make no sense. Real talk. Yeah man, but a life itself. Alright, with the cost to make a movie, you can't put a figure on a movie if you say it costs this, it costs that. But a movie can take any amount of money to do. right? So if you do a movie for you now go, if you go pay the people them, you have to go budget how much you pay the people them. Then it'll take from there, so right? Then you go look on the store itself, the venue them where you go use. You understand? But when we are the movie, like, cost no money if you do the movie for YouTube, because you try to use the things them. Like me rent a place and me below it, if below the place cost me couple 100,000 to build the place, to get the things them in night. So it costs more than $500,000 to get the place built up, to build the shop and build the rooms them, bed and look at this and look at furniture. It costs me up to that to get that, and me build that over in a 6 month period. Me take my time and do it. When I was trying to do it once because I don't have money like that. So but when it finish now, me use it for shoot in it instead of it go. Cause if me go shoot and now me say me I go at the hotel. The hotel go cost me 100 US for per night. You know what I mean? Supposed to spend 2 nights. So that's the money that add up to whatever you go pay for do it. You know what I mean? So that's how the costume that come in. So you go buy food and refreshment for. So back in the days, I used to do projects where people would write them story from overseas, and it would be like 3,000 US to do one of those movies, right? And them movie there would have made me more free, because me would have pay the actors them, not the one them who work with you officially. Like if you get some special people, we will get to pay them how much them charge. Some people charge 60,000, some people charge 30, some people start the price them vary because they know so when make no big money out of it. So when I calculate by gas and up and down, go to different hotel, different place, you know what I mean? It spend back out. You understand? So then edit it up and re. So 3,000 can do like a normal thing where you go one hotel, you have one dinner, you have one that, so we can incorporate and make the movie look a bit better. You know? Yeah, man. Kayla. Yeah, man. Just if you watch a movie, my number, if the last movie, my number depend on the end of it. So if you just watch the last movie, my number is at the end of it, you can WhatsApp me if you want to become an actress. You know what I mean? Because from time to time, we always encourage new actors, because you never can tell what go on and who we go find. You can't tell. So my thing is more get the thing to a place though where we can actually put to the movie them for next flick. You know what I mean? So this is what I want to do. You know what I mean? Because the writing ability, I have it. I can write a movie to go on Netflix with ease, with a Jamaican story, with a Jamaican style, and I can make it a certain way that means everybody in the world can understand it. You know what I mean? Because one I think if I'm going next flick, one I think that I would do, I would incorporate a mixture of people. You know, I would work with who we have and put in like 2 college people or 2 teacher who speak proper English. So they would kind of match up. You know, if you understand what I mean, and different nation, I would find even one different nation to incorporate so we can add up to the different people that would watch the movie and would understand the talking. I would slow it down to. So every words that we say, you would understand it. I would slow it down to make it international so the world could understand it. So if that next week want, I can deliver that too. You know what I mean? Because of the brain work. Because at the end of the day, other people come from foreign, and when they come from foreign, they communicate with us. And if we say, yo, wagwan, they don't understand. But if we say, what's going on? Is everything okay? They would understand what we are saying. You know what I mean? So I can do it that way there, just the same way, and I can say, we can do it in a my own way, like, yo, wagwan. He said, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? He said, you mean what you deal with? What does that mean? You can fix it or you want it. You can say, you mean, is you, are you okay? You know, so you have different ways of figure internationally and still maintain some farmer, a Jamaicanism. You know what I mean? Jamaican style. Yeah, man. So like me I say, yeah, man, investment would be 100% good for development of what I'm trying to accomplish. You know what I mean? It, that's what it needs. It need investment because we have the raw talent. So with investment now, it would push it to a next level. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure one of the things people don't know what they have really, and that's a problem. Jamaica don't know what they have because we living in the separation of what Jamaica brings. We don't see the beauty of Jamaica really and truly, and there's a lot of story to be told. You know what I mean? I just one night a big lady, she about 60 odd, she showed me a reason, and some of the things them that she see in the Big Boy series. She said she never know, you know what I mean? She never know about the bungs, the lasket on the wall, and the spans, or the cast. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things that you can put into a movie where you can make someone learn something, and it can be entertaining at the same time. You know what I mean? Where that is concerned, because you really want that the vibes are still. The age of acting vary from any age. But if you're under age, your parents would have to bring you. And they would have to communicate with me now and would have to tell them which time is best. Because what may I really try to accomplish, it doesn't have an age barrier. But if you're under age though, your parents would have to contact me and then I can give you a try in one of the movies. You know what I mean? Because nothing wrong with that. You only live once. And if you're young and you get yourself in a movie now, who to tell if when you get older you love it so much you become number one. So my daughter young, I'm putting her in a movie. You know what I mean? She love to do it. So whenever she want to do it, we just put her in a movie. You know what I mean? Because I want she get accustomed to it. You know what I mean? Because that's the future I see. You know? Yeah, man. So my number depend the last move me do down at the last part. I'm stretch it out so I did it for long. So the last move me just post on JAMMIWOOD. I'm post since evening. My number depend it. So yeah, man. Give me a link on WhatsApp. We can reason, man. You understand? Because it's a movements forward where I see bright things. I see bright future where that is concerned. Because when I view Jamaican movie, I view it in a one sense like it's something for the brain, for relax the mind, take the mind off of stress, something you laugh about, you know what I mean, and them thing there. Yeah, man, no matter where you're there in the world, you know. Yeah. Link your parents and them link me and then we figure it out. You know? Cause one day they go care come a yard. Right? And for the care come a yard, easy. Yeah, man. Cause I want love all the time, man, no matter where you're there in the world. Yeah, man. So that's the greatest thing we have to try push forward and now. Or if we get the thing up and running, and then after that we need to get it somewhere where we can turn it into where we can make money from it. And when we can make money from it, I can tell you, there's a lot of people in Jamaica that can do act, we can act, but because of lack of financial backing, they will not come and act. I see them. Them look good and them intelligent, but they're them all about the cash. So they don't see the future within movie because they do it when they were going to school. They do it in a drama class, and there was no finished product at the end. You know what I mean? I went to shoot a movie someplace one at a time, and a lady there she was in her 60s or something, and she said to me, "From she's small, she want in a one movie, right?" And the next day, me roll up at the yard and put her in a one movie, and that make her whole life and things come to light. And she was so prepared more than most people who are working for how long. You know what I mean? They were more prepared. Yeah, man. So we now know links to next week, and I think so next week easy to link at that stage. But what I'm saying, if we're doing something for Netflix, it would have been something different than what we do on YouTube, because YouTube is a known budget thing. You understand? And we cut a lot of shortcut doing the movie them on YouTube because we're not getting enough financial backing from there. So, but when you're talking about like a Netflix, it's different. You know what I mean? So we would have to do different. Everything would have to be different. Yeah, the talking would have to be different, and in some ways, and the editing totally would have to be different. The lighting would have to be different. Sound have to be, everything have to be on point, up to standard. Same thing we say. You understand? And we know how to get that. You know what I mean? But the movies them that we put on YouTube, them doing one day. You know what I mean? You can't say I go next week and you're doing movie in a one day if you do next week. It won't make no sense. You know what I mean? You have to just do the right thing. And I can tell you, I can pick out the people them, you know, and I can incorporate different people in Jamaica that do movie already for different companies. You know what I mean? I would select some of them to do whatever I'm doing. You know what I mean? So like if me I go next week for real, me have people we go Endamali and go college and go through all of them things there. But I would reach out to them too to make them be a part of the project, because whenever you're doing something for a higher budget, you alone can't do it. You want one people to do sounds different, people do everything to do different, everybody have their department, that means say it more international. Just like when they do big movie, you just see them approach it have to take, you know. But if you have the big money, that still have to take some. If anything you shortcut, you can shortcut the things them, like the sounds and the lighting and them things, you have to ensure so you get them the palm point. So if you don't have the big money, you have to try get it yourself and get some advice and some help from some people. So people there can help you, man. For shoot. Me I tell them, I ask you, in a Jamaica here, you have the people that can. You know what I mean? I know some of them. So, but we don't have a link to next week yet. You know what I mean? But we are putting the work where we can do it now. But the investment needed in the thing to lift it up. You know what I mean? So over the time, Jamaica been doing like, before I start the movie, Jamaica been doing like one movie every 10 years. They would do one or more. Like when they do Third World Cup, it take one long length of time before they do one next movie again. You know what I mean? So we come and we just been doing a lot of drama movie on YouTube. So we have a lot. If we add up everything from this region from Westmoreland, we could have run up in a couple thousand more JAMA, right? But these are specifically for YouTube. You know what I mean? So we can do better than what we do. Because, but it will take the same thing I say, come back down to the investment of doing the project. Because I write a few big stories and without a budget I can't even approach it. Because it take, you go need the resources. You know what I mean? You go need everybody to be on the right page and everybody to run through properly. So it can get there though. You understand? And it will. I'm confident in myself and know say yeah, we are work towards that. You know what I mean? No matter how the fight come. So I just a journey though. You know what I mean? So we've been putting in the work for a while now. You know what I mean? Maybe 4 years with up on YouTube. But the first moving do a one by one, and the second one a carelessness, and then we do watch your story. And when I do watch a story, we bring that to a film festival up in Kingston that Enderman them put on, and me and Richard Brown do that, and we win. There's something that we win the viewers choice for the night when it's show. You know, them announce some, them run a vote, and out of the 10 movie them that show in that night, our movie won. You know what I mean? And we get a trophy for that. You know what I mean? So, and then one of our brethren we go with, I'm tell you about the whole thing, him come down with 5 of the trophy them too. Because film movie show up on a different night. And him went out on film night same way. And him get certain trophy for like the editing and for transition and for, because him got the school for it. So like that may I say to you now. So I know the people, I know a person who have the who know it, who do the bookwork for it, who get high marks in the school for it, right? Yeah. And them still in filming, but they're not doing movie now. They do commercials. Some of the commercials on TVJ, them work on some of them, right? And them do pictures like for different stuff. So yeah, we know people who can do the thing like that. So adjust the investment that needed. So, cause you know it go, you take what you take and go do it though. So that's one of the things where we are look forward for. You know what I mean? In the future, if you get them investment and get the thing up and running. So once the time right and we get the right thing, then you go reach us up. You know what I mean? So for now we have this thing now we are growing and now with them say 15 years for the water gun. You know what I mean? So me I look around and I wonder if it makes how that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because you go give somebody 15 years for a water gun. How much you give them for a knife? Right? Because I think the knife is just as bad as the water gun, because right now if a one dep on a lane and a man hold him up with a knife, you understand, a knife can do or a machete, right? It can do dangerous thing. You know what I mean? So I think you should you should get a 40 year for the machete too. And a 40 year for the knife too. You know what I mean? So if someone do bad, that's the one you should really say, alright then, if I use that, do something bad. Because the water gun never designed for anything bad, really. You used to play a gun war when you're small, cut out board and shoot up on another, but it never was shooting like to kill. It's just what we see was going on in the movies. We do that, we play gun war. You know what I mean? And who want me play gun war, they're not on gunman. Them a do them job and them law-abiding citizen. You know what I mean? Some of them turn firefighter, some turn police, some turn all different type of things. And none of them none of badness. I don't know bad. You know what I mean? So I don't see the sense we say water gun. If you sketch with a water gun, if you get 15 years. you know. And if you try to justify, say, yo, just a water gun, you know. I'm never own it, left on the yard, I can't. But you say a while ago, 20 years, 5 more years dash pan it, then say. So, we are looking into it and I say, well, go on. You know what I mean? But this is Jamaica still, and this is JAMMIWOOD. You know what I mean? So we're there. Let's make a pass through and I raise with the fans them for a long time and potential people who want to be a part of whatever go on in the business, because we do need new actresses from time to time. We always go need new actresses because it's a thing that we want to get big, so we have to get people in big. Yeah, that the law what they must say now. So if I now get a water gun and say me I do a movie scene now and them catch I with the water gun, then go lock up fire us for 15 years. And if me say to the officer, say yo, what you are going? You say this is a movie. Just the fact we go say it's just a movie. Then say they go add 5 more years on that. You know what I mean? So me go get a 25 year. You understand? Me go there on a 25 year or a 20 year just for your water gun. Just for making a movie. You know what I mean? Just because I want Jamaica to be a place like that, though, you know, where we make a lot of movie. From action movie to suspense to drama, every category of movie. I want us to be number one in it. You know what I mean? Yes, so that's what I'm saying. They should identify who is doing wrong instead of identifying water gun. You understand? Because that make no sense. We are attack water gun because we there one country repart. The people them have the real thing. They don't need to use a water gun. You know, and none of them things they don't make here. You know what I mean? But then they here. And I bring them here. You know what I mean? And I wish that them have more than the real thing. Cause plenty people that lost them life. It was a water gun, all them that catches a coal. You know what I mean? So you see a knife and a machete is 10 times dangerous than a water gun. I don't know if them know that still. So but this is in the hand of who is using it at the time. Determine if it's used for good or evil. You know what I mean? So the knife you use it to cook and use it to cut up things and rare. But you don't use it to rob and use it to harm people. You know what I mean? You're not one good farmer, that's all. Likewise the machete, you use it to cut the grass and use it to do your farming. You use it for good. You understand? The water gun is the same thing. You use it to play, you use it in movies, you use it for good. So it is good. But when you use it for bad, you should get the result and the reward for bad. So it's simple as that. So I don't see why it should attract 20 years behind bars. Cartel us to 13 years, you know. 13 years cartel us do. And come out. Right? And him can tell you. If you know, or even man will do 1 or 2 here. Can tell you. Say prisoner no better rose. And what's your name? Jacure, do about 9 years, right? And him sing the song, say, prisoner no brother rose. The levity makes me bad. You understand? So, when you look upon life now, you realize, the thing them where you try to accomplish instead of you moving forward, some of the things them is a setback. Because nobody going around looking for people that's doing good and try to uplift good. Because Jamaica need the stars them. We need the youth them become stars. Because that every youth want to work the 9 to 5. Right? Some you go on to DJ, some go on to sing. You understand? Some go on to run, some go on to play football. And I encourage all of the different creative ideas that the youth them have in their endeavors in their mind set. So the things them that I think the country should be focusing on is things to give these youths to do, right? I watched a couple of the football match and I realized that even the football thing is kind of weak in terms of they should have clubs in every community and football fields that are getting support so you'd have a better match. Because I love watch football. I tell you that's what I do, you know. I love watch football. You understand? Can't kick the ball now and then too, you know. Yeah, man. So may I tell you, when I go see the youths and play, I realize that them timid when they catch to the goal to fire the shot. So I realize that they are not getting enough exposure of playing football. Or when they come to school, because I guess most of the football field them are not active. And then when you have a community, if you have a community field, I think you should have a community club, football club there. You know what I mean? To occupy some of them youth here who have the potential to become good footballers. You know what I mean? So I don't know who responds to that. You know what I mean? Instead of thinking about giving man 15 years to water gun. Focus on effort on the youths them who really need the help, you know, to uplift themselves. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Taylor, big up yourself, burn it down to the ground, man. But they are going and hold it off, you know, man. Yeah, man. Sassy Empress. Alright, big up yourself, man. You know, so I the same thing, man. The same procedure of life itself, man. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, man. Great to be here too, you know. Yeah, man. Live and living colors, man. Body down to the ground. Yeah, man. Yes, Empress. Today I go and do it, man. We still a do it. We still a do it. Yeah, man. So I just do work still. You know what I mean? And I think that the youths them of Jamaica are very talented. You know what I mean? And if they're if them get different opportunity and a different ways, I think that will take them mind away from crime. And I think that's the approach should be taken where human being is concerned. You know what I mean? Give them opportunity to better themselves. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because not to go clean floor or figure serve people. All of them don't want to do that. They find out that you them want to do football, they try to find something for them to do. Yeah, I think that's the approach I'm gonna take now. You know what I mean? I've got to try reach out to the MP and figure it out and hear what them say. You know what I mean? Who run this region? You know, so from morning me have a police brethren did make some call to figure out or the rule passed down and where, but the idea is a good idea what you say a while ago. You never did really think about it that way there, but now that you brought it to your attention, I think I can go and talk to them. Yeah, me and Richard. Because we started from this region, you know what I mean, and we give couple youth channel, you know, so now couple youth have them channel too. So you know, so it is best for we really approach it from the point of view of understanding, you know, so we can reach some place apart. It can resolve because we have a light of it, and if we have to put up a sign whenever we're shooting, but we don't want everybody to know, say, yo, the thing serious. We're trying to get movie up and running in Jamaica, so we don't want to look at box, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because we have talent here that need to get them shine. You know what I mean? And it's a journey. So that are the most we can say. It's a journey and it's a war. When you're born poor, you know what I mean? So these local movie come from a poor background, right? Yeah. So yeah man, bless up. Burn it down, what go on? We there, you know, man. We there here, I hold it off, man. I try to survive, right? Give thanks. I was watching the TV. So I learn certain things. So you know, I love the movie, you know, so my time perhaps gun them. Look how most of the years fire us get 15 years or 20. Because I would want to ask them, say, I was water gun, you know, and they say once you ask them and put answer anything, they would give 20, they would give 5 more years up on it. So 15 years, if you just take it and not say nothing, just put on the handcuff and you go on to jail with them. But if you say, yo, what go on, man, there's water gun. This is a props, it's a movie. Then say, then go give 5 more years upon it. So give thanks me there here today and I get to see the news before me start shoot. You know what I mean? So it's just a rough task in the island. If you know, say you can be an innocent man today and them take you and lock you down for 20 years out of your short life, the one life you have to live, deprive you of your freedom. But I see them a build a backside prison there. You gonna need some more rules and regulation like this to full it. Yeah, I think so. Because plenty prisoner built since recently. Lots of stations building around Jamaica. So I think they soon put a ban on water. And if you drink water certain places, it's lock up you. So at least the jail them go full up. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah man, me I work on it, man. Me I work on some movie for real, man. Me I work on it. Me just the text on I look at time off what day and I try iron out certain things because some of the time I have to keep back in the mind and see if what I'm doing is it reaching where it's supposed to reach. You know what I mean? So I'm not disappointed within myself because starting from nothing and now I see how much people benefiting from what started. I feel pleased within myself, you know, at least to start something where, you know, other people can benefit from and move forward. So likewise now, but trying to go to the next level of what I want to see happen, where we want to reach bigger grounds. So that's the next move and now is to get yourself ready and see what have we learned from all these practicing of making movie on a daily. If we should keep back and do a movie for a month or two to get a budget movie, a movie budget. Because movie that we shoot nowadays have no budget. We cut a lot of shortcut because of lack of funds, lack of money. So those movies are not the best representation of what we can do. You know what I mean? So all we need is just a chance. Yeah, listen Massacre song to show them what we can do. So any day we get that something there that go on. Jennifer, I don't understand what you say. Or the big place that they're building out in on the way to Froome is for mental health and Zambia? I don't know. That's what you're saying. Because I hear people say it's a big prison building like when you're going to Reno Barfield. So when I time when I have time, I go stop and really inquire. Because some of the time I see a lot of building up in Negril and hear them a KFC, you know, because they know say people love KFC. Anytime I'm building a bill, then say a KFC a bill over there and everybody start, the rumor that spread around. And actually majority, I know KFC none of the time then. Because I know KFC not down here. So anytime they see a building a bill in Negril, them always, as long as I'm not Chinese Billy, them say a KFC. But they know if a Chinese Billy then go say, oh, a supermarket. No, a wholesale or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's the life we live, you know what I mean? So Jennifer, talk to me, tell me. Is the place down there you're talking? I don't know. Cause me a man like here. I don't know. And then I try to find out myself still. Kelly M, where's you going now? Oh, it's a prison. Oh. Yeah, man, me I tell you something giant and nothing small. You know what I mean? So I can tell you something because I'm a youth to watch certain things, and by watching the world, I learn a lot. And once upon a time, there was an investor that invests in some prison somewhere in the world, right? And when they invest in the prison, you know what happened? When they invest in the prison, remember, so if they invest in a something, you know, is to turn a profit. They began to hold some kids would that give problem in school. So if they give no problem in school, then they hold them for then the judge would send them for 1 month. And by going there, then spend all 3 years, 2 years in at the place. Because as long as you're going there, you're not coming back out before them milk a money out of you, because the government have to pay them because of investment. So it blow up when you come on TV overseas, you know what I mean? So I know once they make these big, if they make a prison so big, they would find people putting it, you know what I mean? So it's a sad story. I wish they were building a big theater down there, something that we could do some movie, or a big studio, even for sing some music. You know, something for uplift we in a some farmer way where we can move forward, you know what I mean? Because we do need some superstar type of thing to hear, because we are superstars here in Jamaica, you know what I mean? I know, so you feel the vibes too. For your Jamaican, you feel away there. And I see the youths them feel like superstars. The youth them have a dress code and now, you know, so appropriate into in some details when the pants them drop down. But in their mind, that's how the superstar dress. And you can't tell them, so the youths them of Jamaica, in their mind, they're superstars. So if you can bust them, I think you would have an island full of superstars. If you can find out what they're interested in and give them this push to go towards it. Yeah. You know what I mean? You never can tell. You know what I mean? Look on Vibes Cartel. You make history. Look on Bolt. You make history. Bob Marley. The list go on and on. Peter Tosh. You know what I mean? Toots. All of the people them that get, if I fight them we and get it, but them too. Christopher Martin him do the show, and then him is a good example of opportunity, you know what I mean? So I would say Wayne Marshall too, you know what I mean? He get an opportunity, he get a Chinese girl, and he get all kids. And he become famous in run in the pan CVJ, CVM, or one of them, yeah man. So may I show you say opportunity, and they can show you what they can do. So this is the same thing. Jamaica need opportunity, so we can show what we can do. You understand? So you can, the list go on and on. You know what I mean? If opportunity come, the youths them can rise to the occasion. You know what I mean? I see like this country no one but think they want to program the people then. And the program will not work with us because we have a people we think, we use the mind a lot. You know what I mean? And I can show you a levels. In Jamaica, I see there was a plant that they said if they catch you with a little part of it, they would lock you up. And it go through times apart. People die from it. People get locked up. Not from using it, but from the fact of it. You know what I mean? Even the other day come, Jimmy Cliff movie, surround it. You know, one of the reasons why they didn't want him in the movie. If you watch a movie, who watch a Jimmy Cliff movie? Let me see who watch a Jimmy Cliff movie. Who watch How Did They Come? It's one of the movies that I watch often more than ever the movie. It's a Jimmy Cliff movie. You know, where Perry and Zeldo. Yeah, man. I mean, I tell you, say, you know, I know that Perry and Zeldo, that movie, a Vibes Cartel, when I sang, he said tonight, you know, he said, how do they come like Perry and Zel? You know what I mean? I'm learning from this. I said, bombard. You know, so the someone look like everything I write, him study it before him put it to night song, so it's actually correct. You know what I mean? When we do the research, I realize I ain't really make it for true. Yeah, man. So, that means I say right now, the youth them need opportunity to show you what them can do. You know what I mean? So that is it. So, a life itself, man. So, the brethren that give me the advice to link the MP, that was a very smart idea, man. And I have to check it out. May I tell you? Yeah, man. You learn, you know, see each one teach one, you know. So my time my brain and click, so you know, my brain I say, yo, burn it down to the ground. I'm start pray a certain way. I say, yo, you know, but it's good when people talk. You know, talk to different people. Different people give different ideas, and you never know which one go work. Yeah, man. Unruly. Dre. Burn it down to the ground, man. We are some man. Yeah, man. We're there, man. I burn one fire, man. You know, we go. We're there. I look through life and I look upon some of the things them where each one face, you know what I mean, over a period of time. You know what I mean? So, when I think what we are facing now is the 15 years for a water gun. Remember, we have water gun in small, we play water war. So, my time we use plastic same way. So, when I think, I wonder, if them so strict, them say anything was shaped like a one gun, you know, we build a shape like a one gun. So, if I fold up a fist and go so like a one gun, how much air you get for that? And that me I wonder. Because it soon come to that, you know, where you can't shut your hands so, you know. You have to keep your hands so. Because you have someone who walk so, you know, someone walk with their hands so, you know, so them walk. A time go come, where you have to go set your hands so. You have to have your hand them so and go through. Right? Because once them say it's illegal to set your hands so, remember say, the artist them will have a sign to go so. One of them have a sign to go so, and they go so. I don't never saw. I saw the sign go. Any day they say that a ban, you know, that signal like you make again, you know, you set your answer and police was going to lock you up and throw in one of them jail. You know what I'm saying? So we have to try to figure it out. What go on. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Enough respect me general, man. Me I tell you, the advice they work, and me I go check out it tomorrow. That's how me have to deal with it tomorrow, you know? I have to go make some circle and make some links and figure it out. Because we're not the movie thing for more really want it reach a level, really and truly. Because I know I no get for right one of them story there. Because me not really want stuck in a one bracket, you know. When me say me watch all different type of movie. So I know me not do one Jamaican dopey story. Because a dopey story that take more of a more editing and more sounds and more suspense and more look of creativity and more look of, but you go take that. And if you write it in a out of my brain, in a out of my league, and for people at Jamaica can edit it. I'm gonna ask you. They can edit to the highest level to it, but one thing you're gonna find the Jamaicans now. I want to know if you do it, you go and tell us say, you want pay for it. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things where we know say once the thing reach a level, everything go good. Taylor, burn it down to the ground. Bobby, enough respect me general. Me I tell you. I burn me I say burn it down to the ground, you know. But you see the advice you come with, we will step to that tomorrow. Because we start it for a reason and we don't want to alter. The first movie I do, me tell you still. The first movie me do a one by one. And my problem was to employ person to come with the gun to do it. Because the first movie I want to do is an action movie. I don't know why. It's just how we do what we want to do. So when I write one by one, it was when Movada come with this song. One by one and then I say the name one by one was good. So I say then make a story, but just use the name, but it's a story different. So you know, where it upon Richard Brown films, one by one, that movie there. You know what I mean? So that's the first movie me do. Alright and thing. So what happened now? I used to do music and I used to have my poster them paste right on. Anywhere I go town me paste. And I go paste in the studio me paste up it. So by looking at that now, we make somebody shape out the gun and then I spray it, then I get the same gun cover, print at the printery with a glossy print. So when I paste it on it now, they have a right shape and the round up, they look exactly like the real thing. So one of the things where, and then we put a nozzle, where we borrow the oil and put a nozzle there, a metal nozzle at the end there, so I'm spray it or spray up. And we tell you, that was the first one I make as a board gun, where it don't look like a board. You can't tell it's a board. And when the same time Teddy Buckshot was in Negril, when I was doing one by one. Yeah, so when me show him the sketch of what me I go show, because I put up a show in MX3. So when I show Teddy Buckshot himself couldn't tell me say it was a board gun, the way it was designed. Because the glassy print at the side go make it look just like, you can't tell the difference, and then it's spraying at the right color and just locking pan. I tell her, that was one of the best board gun I make. You know what I mean? And for me that, we do the first action show. For me solve that the issue there. Because me as I think about get the people them come with their real gun and that would cost a lot of money. I would never have the money for that. You know what I mean? So that was how I get to do the first movie. One by one. You know what I mean? Teddy Buckshot come and watch it. I mean I tell you, I'm taking it off when I come out of the place. And say, yo, fire. When we see up on the road with the, come out to walk with my laptop and show everybody it. So if just to get people aware after them, how do I show anyone so you know see it here? You know what I mean? And when me show them it, majority of them come for see foolish. But when they come and see the story, every one of them. Only one thing they could say to me, that movie is full of bad word. Because I say more some bad word in it. So we end up put couple in it and put in it, may I tell you. So that was the thing about that, all that. But some Christian people come and all them take off their hat and say, yo, fire. Me I tell you. Cheryl, give thanks to the super chat. Body down to the ground. Yeah, man. So, may I tell you, it was a vibes. You know what I mean? So, when I get that movie done, so when I get that movie up and running now, that was the start of what we do. And then after that now, because of the violence, you know, the one them say, alright then, we give them an action, we give them something for laugh. We do carelessness next. And then after that, a look event take place where then we do a movie named What's Your Story? Yeah, just telling people about certain things. You know what I mean? So it's a journey, you know. But we want to reach our next level now. Because we have a good story to tell. Yeah man, big up. Give thanks to the super chat. Yeah, it look like a something. Go on. Miss Bowens, give thanks. Bunny down to the ground. Washington. Seattle. Oh yes, yes, my general, unruly Dre. Yeah, we in a war here. That the song they no normal. And if you see how long me sing that song, and it's still relevant today. You know what I mean? Because if you part of say Jamaica have become a family business, you know, nothing going on. You know what I mean? But we're in a war here. We not change, it's still there at night, you know. You know, so my time when I look back on the songs them of separation and of all these things and Babylon, them still relevant today. Because nothing really changed. Everything is just recycling. You know what I mean? We're brought here to do a certain work and it's like they don't want to let go shut. They don't want us to do better than what they have for us, you know? Yeah, man. And you know, say them song them not to the song them not to be righty. At the most side just send it come me and tell you. Just go in at the studio and say, oh Chubby, run a beat there. And Keezy did it and Bridget will play with Capitan and me and tell you. And that's how that song they come about. Yeah, man. We do that from time to time. We make most of the story them make out of people stories of real life. You know what I mean? Most of the story them. Because life is story. You know what I mean? So every local event that take place can turn into a story. And some people have some real good story of them life itself. You know what I mean? Where when you put it the summary up, you can get a good movie out of it. You know what I mean? So from time to time I do that. I use real story, make movie. Empress G, big up yourself. Body down to the ground. Yeah man, body down to the ground man, I tell you. Empress G then say 15 years ago get it, that's him with the water gun, you know. So I don't know what go on you know. So we have to fix that though. We have to figure out it though. Because we don't really want to step back, you know, we want to go forward where movies concerned. We don't want to have no boundary and no thing we have to run up and down and hide and go behind the bars and one bag of something after just trying to be good. Just trying to do good in our world like this, you know? Movie must step up and now we need to get to a better level, you know what I mean? That is it. We need to get to a better level of what we're doing. it's not a time for really think about some different stuff. We don't have to be like distracted. You know what I mean? We must really push forward to get the thing bigger. There's so much people calling me want to be in movie. You know what I mean? The movie thing need to get bigger. Couple youth call me and I'm say, yo, firewall, go on. Much money to pay. And me really not no problem when them so much money to pay, cause I would like to tell them that it's paying a big money at the end of the day and can really pay them. Because when they come and them can do the work and get the movie what I want to see, I would like to be able to pay them. So it's sad when we look upon that and say, oh, do you them really need to make that money? And I cannot really help now. You know what I mean? So that was one of the things them where may I tell you, if me have it, I would have make a lot of movie. Because we do it for the love. We don't spend the money on it. Because I've done that. You know? Back in the time when I was for a long time there. My money me take and do it. The first movie me do, my money me take and do it. You understand? Second movie, my money me take and do it same way. You know what I mean? So when me had the things that I start doing music. So anyone that do music would know me. Because there's a lot of musicians in this world that spend millions and then career never bust. And then I feel no way because they do what they love. Yeah, that's me with movie. Yeah man, a whole heap of something man. Whole heap of song. May I tell you. Yes. Do I need to run away from Jamaica? It's a rough task. No, because it come to the mind. If I can do movie here in Jamaica, I have to find a place where I can do it. End of the day, because I have to do movie. It's my life. You know what I mean? So if I cannot do it here, anywhere else I can do it, I have to go there. You know what I mean? So I will start save some money to go to Panama for December. Cause Papa, them a go Panama. Them a tell me forward. So if me see the money, I'm gonna go Panama. And in Panama, you can buy the props gun in the in the mall, and them prop gun they look real. And I think you can shoot the movie over there. I don't think there's a problem with the prop guns in Panama, cause they sell it in the super like in the mall, the shopping mall. Yeah, them have them on display sell them in the mall. And when they ask about it, they not tell us if you have no permit or nothing. Because they're not real. They're just props gun. Yeah, action movies one of the when I was selling movie in back in the time, if I carry out movie, I have to carry out 100 action movie, then I will carry out like 50 drama. And still, all of the action movie them would sell off, left the drama them. But you just have to have look at this and look at that. So, I can tell you, action movie is the most watched movie worldwide. And everybody know that. So, true, we don't really step to action movie yet because of certain things we just do some we dabble a little bit tonight now and then, but we not really do action movie. For the one by one, we never really go back in a more action movie because the drama, we just do mostly drama. Yeah, Empress 3 that me a praise. And I say if you make up the money for December, if you make up the money for this month end, would have try book a flight for go Panama. Cause I think over 15 members who with the movie are 12. 15 to 12 person from here is going to Panama to do movies. So I think some of that go with them and try shot to movie over there. So let me see how the money turn up and I would see what I would do. Yes, I think the people them do what they want to do, you know. Because at the end of the day, lots of people not thinking, you know what I mean? And some people love some people more than themselves. Some people love other people more than the whole island itself. You know what I mean? So they don't try to find out nothing. They go off of what they have been told. You know what I mean? So, but just allow them to them own thing what they might try if you do. And because if today me and a person was reasoning and you know the person was saying saying some things. So me did I look upon them, but you don't want them feel smaller than oneself. Me just say, alright. Because the person is selling a product, right? And the product the person is selling to a bigger company come in the same area selling the same product that they're selling. And they're watching a next liquor man and laughing about the liquor man and don't realize that two big men come and selling the same product that you're selling. So you're not gonna make anything. Yeah, then liquor man not gonna make nothing either, but you not make nothing either. But I realized that the person do not survive after the company that the person have. They have different elsewhere things that they survive after. So it was just to think about somebody else not gonna make it, bring joy to them. So it's life itself, you know, man. It's life itself. So me stay for and watch them are going with. You know what I mean? But where this thing is concerned, if them really serious about it, I can shoot a Jamaica really and truly. Me have to go fly go some different place go shoot. And I, I, I think Panama say once you earn over a little change, you can live there. You can apply for citizenship and live in Panama. So you can pay rent and you can do your thing. You know what I mean? So possibilities endless. You know what I mean, where that is concerned. But I wouldn't want to have to leave Jamaica to if my ideas was from the beginning is to help to build Jamaica. You know what I mean? So it is a rough task. You know, it's a rough task where where that is concerned. In your own country where you know no right there, no rights, you don't have no rights. It's very sad. You know what I mean? To know that it's like 2025 and you have no rights, something is wrong. Yeah, man. So I may look into so December. Them say them a come Panama and about a month then go spend over there. So me I look into it. If the money arrive up, we are sitting there. You know, man. Alright, so my number there on the last movie me do. So link on the WhatsApp. Okay, if you live in another place, me have to go link up when me forward over the same speed. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So yeah, man, link me pan WhatsApp. My number there in the what you call it? In the movie. The last movie me just released a while ago. Yeah, man. Just check out it on the WhatsApp and link me pan it. You know what I mean? Got one there over there. You see it? Oh yeah, man. Then tell me so they don't go to a restaurant over there to and thing. I see movements, but more people are come this time. You understand? Yeah, man. So Puppy Dan them go to the Popeye and some more people. Yeah, so me I try put up money together. Me find the money, we go roll in. Go and get two things done over the same speed. Yes, Empress, we know, so we have to go out there go do it. Because Marcus Garvey did have to left from Jamaica and go in the world establish himself and thing. Yeah, man. So it's all like Jah work in different ways, mysterious ways. So maybe it's time for me to go out in the world. So maybe I that make Jah also work out in that way there. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Because when I went to Panama, you know, I spend some time over there before Puppy Danny went go back. Me and Papa went go before that. And it's more feasible than Jamaica. You know what I mean? The cost of living is more affordable than Jamaica. Cause one mango, $1 US, give you 1 dozen mango. You alright? $1 US, give you 1 dozen mango, and I think at the time, $1 US give you 4 planting, 4 green planting. In Jamaica, $1 US only give you 1 planting. Maybe $1 can't buy 1 planting. If you ripe, you have to have $2 to buy 1. So you'd buy I think you get a roastery chicken for about $7. One full roastery chicken. In Jamaica you can't buy. so yeah, so it's a more feasible place to live, for real. In Jamaica you a taxi if you have $20 go down where you can't go. Oh, tell you that. So it's a pressuring place in Jamaica, you know, normal, it's a really pressuring place, to live here. But you see, if I born, it's a different. See there, 5 planting for $1. And people think I lie me and tell you, somebody will live at the place I tell them and say, yo, Jamaica do it bad. Me I tell you. So a life itself, man. But December, me I tell you, we want to roll up in the place and get 2 movies done over the same speed. You know what I mean? And figure it out. And so, because talent, we have a talent, but we don't want place to partner really like that. I realize it. Yeah, man, so let's say Empress here come through. We are link up a Panama Empress G. Tell me now. Are you know the pan traveling? You can jump in a place too, Go run 2 cooking over there because you know all of the recipe them for every little things, When you come to everything, you know where you go. Yeah man, link me on WhatsApp me general. Yeah man, so we can link up on the touch over the same speed. You know what I mean? Yeah man, burn it down to the ground, man. Yes man. Can knock up 2 show over the same speed and get to see how the place stay. Cause me is a man, I like know what I go on. The last time I go up on a tour, like I tour the place and know the history of Panama. Like you go to a museum, we got the museum and go on a tour there. And we went down to part of the sign, the Panama sign. The day they said the canal there work pan or something, so we never got to go over the Panama canal. But maybe the next time I forward I will do that. Because we did it for a longer time this time though. Yeah. We never can tell with the 4th of December, so we don't ever change your mind, maybe you can roll through. You know where you go? Yeah man. Burn it down to the ground. Yeah man, so it's all the vibes, man. So it's so hard to get over. So we have to figure out a way of get through. Aye, blessed. Britannia. Burning down. What's up? Yeah man, bless up, Thomas. Yeah. It's just another D-Dog. Just another D-Dog. So da dee da dee. Something here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And if you go, so if you go, switch, and if you go, switch, and if you go.
GoDaddy has the perfect hosting plan for any website. From low-cost shared hosting to your own virtual server.
You. Alright. This song here somebody had talked about a while ago. Yeah, man. I don't say we're there now, Empress G, but we gonna make it, man. Regardless of what go on. We'll fight and survive.
No. Not black. Not black. Harder. Shop down them shopping, can't do a semi-canny boy, you know. He's up there. That boy, the Rasta boy, no, you know, we run this boy, you know. Working for nothing, would leave you with nothing.
Sorry for those who
Don't understand.
sorry for those who don't see the plan. We are in a war here, surrounded by leaders that don't care. The war is on, yes, the war is on. Your life is gone.
Said my love, your is gone. It's the burden we bear.
Who want listen, stay with them.
Come on, my brother.
Free your heart from the fear.
This challenge
Just that we face on a daily basis.
Man, I kill them, brother.
We wear the latest.
Almighty, him not the greatest. Dirty Babylon full of craft and matrix. I feel like I'm sinking in quicksand.
I hope you understand. Who they understand me? Them a blame it pon the rat bat.
Better know yourself.
Better lock chat.
Them lock the church
And left the
cash spot. Come on, Babylon.
Babylon do better than that. They them want to bring back. Sorry for those who don't understand. Sorry for those who don't see their plan.
We are in a war here, surrounded by leaders that don't care. All with themselves, them won't share. This place should have been time better from what it is. Jamaica has become a big family business. Nothing sharing here no more. I see they send no love for the poor. I see them sleeping on the floor. People suffering, government keep on ignoring. Grandma says she can't take it no more. We
Yeah, over 4 years that song they do, you know. So you know it's a long time that. So the pressure is on and just yesterday morning. You know what I mean? And just yesterday a long time. We there in a war. I'm there try to tell the people them say we go there in a war. And enough people never really understand what it mean. But we there now.
Warrior music, big up yourself. Yeah, doing things massive. Everything I is live with more representing for Warrior.
Yeah man. So me I tell you, a whole heap of work, you know? And a whole heap of things and a whole heap of time. You know what I mean? Give thanks to life. So, you take what you take and you go do what you do. So, we there, all the time, still and I try to survive it, you know. Regardless of what I go on, we there still I try to survive it and I put in the work as usual. You know what I mean? Because it's very important for us to watch what I go on and do the best that we can.
Yo, fire.
Alright, my general. See there? Alright, after I live, me show to my general. Burn it down to the ground, man. Enough respect, man. Burn it down to the ground. Alright, my general. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, the song, that one real song, man. I just write it. And not even me. I just the life itself and at the period of time, the message come out. And right now, it's still relevant because we know a war for real. And sorry for the youth, them will last their life in the war. You know what I mean? So, but in time, you know what I mean? Because that things are going, we're part. We can't even talk about it. Because it's very sensitive and very serious for now. So we soon catch that point there. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The Sufferation Empress G, it did it. It did the same way. It did the same way, and it's like a design. You know what I mean? So it's a design to keep one place. You know what I mean? So some people run them mouth and them talk, and I wonder if them listen when them talk. Because a one go say a one do very well because them raise the pay from 6,000 to 16,000. So we go do the maths. And then double the pay. Now we went the 9 and then raise it. When the 8, 9, so 16. So then double it. Then double it to 16. From 8 to 16. So when it was at 8,000, one bread was for $270. Right? And then in 2025 now, you raise it to 16, and one bread is for almost $700. So you double the price of the bread. So what changes? What really change? It's the same or cheaper there now. So some people not even realize, and then when the next man say, oh, then go carry it to 32. Some say if them bring it to 32, it's going to be the time when the same bread is going to sell for $1,200 or $1,500. So I want not to watch it to say, watch you know. It's just a game been playing with our life. And we're living this one life. You know? And one of the things when me I try to say, you not live no life if you cannot have a family reunion regular. Like every year, you must have a family reunion. So what kind of life are we living if we cannot have a family reunion? Or when somebody dead, you give it some of your family them. No, that showed that the country is sufferation country. Because people cannot move. You're working every day and you cannot move. You cannot Go to Kingston and spend a week with your family. Go to St. Thomas and spend a week with your family, because if you don't work this week, you don't have no food next week. So what kind of life are you really living though? You know what I mean? We not live no life at this place here. You understand? So you wonder why so much people are so stressed out and them pressure so high. It's because of the pressure in this place. So who want cover it up? Because then get paid for come on media and say the best is here. The best them ever see. So me I say where the best there? Because we still are stress. And more stress than stress, you know. So me no know about the best there, you know. Me more you show me. You know what I mean? So me realize say people get accustomed to go off of slogans. So if a one come with a catchy slogan, then go off it and don't watch the precaution of the slogans that they're running down. Because when I was small, they used to say Jamaica no problem. And the Jamaica no problem has beat us till there is nothing more to beat us. They change it to Jamaica me crazy. You understand? So the Jamaica no problem has pushed us back. No matter what people deal with us, we say, no problem, man. When there was a big problem, we never have generation wealth. So it's a problem. So the problem come now when your youth now have to go grow in poverty and there's nothing you can give them a start with. You know what I mean? So my vision is youth talent now. The goal is within we. The gold and the diamond is we, ourselves, and our talent that we want to showcase to the highest level. So if we don't get the right equipment and the right opportunity, we will not get to flourish so easily because we're poor. You know what I mean? So it's just what it is now. We have the raw talent. And I can tell you, you know, so our leader of this country, I don't think they care much about the talent that we really have. Because why? The world have talent. So why focus on our talent when the world have talent? That's what they're saying. Why think about doing movie when Hollywood and Hollywood and all these places doing movie? That's what they're saying. They don't want us to be movie stars. And it's a big problem. That is it. You understand? That's it. Because once we used to grow rice here in Jamaica, you know. And they say, why grow rice when we can import rice? Why grow your own rice when you can import it? Now what we eat the most in Jamaica now is rice. So if we were growing rice, we could feed ourselves. It's going to be the same thing with cane. Why grow sugar cane when we can import sugar? I hope you understand what I try to say. I don't talk too much about it. But I hope you see what I say and where them go with the thing. It's nothing good for us, really, as a people. We're going into a place where we're going to depend on everybody. We're not going to put a foot in the, not if we get yourself standing up. You know what I mean? Not saying we cannot import some stuff, but we have to export some stuff too. We have to create a balance. Why we have to do the last lap at all times? But one of the things them, like I said, slogans is some things that can hold us back. If them say we're not gonna know until we're back against the wall. But isn't we back against the wall now? Or that we want to know. What is it should have more details to that statement. Because I wait to see them back against the wall. And we're back been against the wall. And we still don't know ourselves. So it's a story. The slogans them can really mash us up if we don't know how we interpret them properly. You know what I mean? They mash you up. Empress J. Yeah, and not only that, them count upon you to be poor. So when them come in at election time, $3,000, $2,000, we make them vote. You know what I mean? So it's a sufferation settings, but that's why they don't want so much stars here. Like, they don't want if you develop yourself and become. They want your work in a system where you wipe, you wipe dish, you wipe floor, serve some guests, but them can keep up on a leash like how much you get paid. You know what I mean? But when a one become like a celebrity, like any one of the format them, either TikTok or any one of them, nobody really govern how much you really make more than you yourself and how good your product is. You know what I mean? They don't want to see that because they don't have a control upon that. They want to know so when if you get $5, $5 if you get. You understand? And then one to know then see you with something where you have too much, then you can take it and say, oh, you come buy this. But if you're a superstar, they cannot say, yo, Cartel, or you buy that house, yeah. Movado, or you buy this house. You know what I mean? They cannot say that because they know so the job that they do is very lucrative. And so they don't want that for so much away. You understand? So if you don't understand what I mean, a reality, you know what I mean? Better things could not go on here. Long time it should not go on here. You know what I mean? But I don't know, it's the mentality of the system itself. You know what I mean? They don't want you. We have got to talk one different time because the phone are dead. So big up to everybody who stay tuned and watch show but the phone are dead and I don't know nothing about it. Let me try something before I lock off. Yeah. Let's see if it by the bell. But this is the battery pan a phone yeah. A dead door. Never realize it. Yeah man, so you know where you go. Me have to go run out because the battery are dead and bag of things will go on same speed, you know what I mean? Yeah man, but we there still. I go on put in the work. But now that I know so the live work more touching and reason from time to time. Yeah man, but we want to get the thing up and running man, in real life. You know what I mean? So we are putting the work and do the best we can do. Nah man, the last movement over Richie, we do it same way. Richie one movements man. Yeah man. One movement never changes it. Yeah man. So like if we do a big budget, I mean Richie I do it same way. So when I do YouTube, you know so YouTube is a things like this report. You know that lucrative, you know, make the right amount of money. So me after that one place I go and knock one and two look things same way and in that one place I knock one and two things same way so we can pay and bills them and we can keep active. Just go and get yourself ready and still introducing new actors and actors in the meantime because when the right time come, these are the actors that we're gonna use for the bigger projects. You know what I mean? And that time will come. You know what I mean? So it's just that we don't have the right investment yet. But if an investor come tomorrow morning or anything, I'm here Richie, I'll go the reason with them same way because that's how the movements go. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I just that at same speed. You know what I mean? So that's the best foot we have put forward. Yeah man, so my number upon the last movie we put up down at the end. Yeah, so just what go down to the last part of the movie and you see the number down there. When me have a reason. And you can WhatsApp me for so all a reason. Yeah man. Burn it down to the ground man. Can you take what you take you know and you go do what you do. So that's the work. So WhatsApp me for all a reason. Burn it down to the ground man. At all times. You know what I mean? Better one to see you now. You know hurt ya. Yeah man. We have a lot of story to tell. Glory be to the Most High. Give thanks to life. Empress G, big up yourself. Big up everybody on the live and Ruley Dre. You know you go. Burn it down to the grub. You know what I mean? Burn it down, burn it down. Everybody will watch it live tonight. Give thanks, man. Burn it down, burn it down. So, we'll check in. Yeah. We'll check in, we'll check in, we'll check in. And figure out what I go on. This time. You know what I mean? So enough respect to everybody out there in the world, man. Big up on yourself, man. Give thanks for tuning in. And we go reason. Yeah, man. Remember, say Panama, December. Yeah, man. So if you donation them chip in or make a piece of money, that will go on. We have reached Panama and try chap to move over there. In the meantime, since we can't do action on Jamaica, maybe we just go over somebody do it. Alright? Something go on. Yeah, man. Burn it down to the ground at all times.